Hello everyone, it's me, ya boy, and welcome back to World of Horror. I am once again asking for you to leave the pumpkin patch. The pumpkins have rotted, like, almost a month ago. The pumpkins have rotted. Actually, almost 2 months ago the pumpkins have rotted. So you really need to leave the pumpkin patch. But anyways, we're gonna be doing a little World of Horror today, like we do every day. Take over Shiokawa. Last time we played as Moriko, right? What was the last? Yeah, Moriko was the last episode. Let's play as Koiji. Oh no, wait, Haru was the. Wait, was it Haru or Moriko that was the last episode? I'm not entirely sure. But we'll do Koiji, because I know that we haven't done him in a hot minute. Did Koiji meddle into some business that he really shouldn't have? Does Koiji have a bad back? Does Koiji have no friends? Or does Koiji just kinda suck? Just generally? Or does he have a savior complex? Or maybe nothing at all? We'll say that, we'll go with the savior complex, I guess. But we're gonna pick an easy elder god. Old god. Probably... I mean, Yagathag actually has a lot of minus doom events, but that also takes stamina and reason with it. So I don't really want to do that. Maybe we go Kathaka Tasaru? Because that's just getting bitten by a spider 15 times in a row. Goizo has some doom events. Ath-Yulazath has some doom events as well, along with spells. Ithutu has doom events too. So I think Kathak. Kathak is pretty interesting. But let's see what we got here. Photos taken seconds before disaster. I will give you a very quick straw poll update. But let's see what we got here with the lighthouse. We got a dexterity check, which is never fun. A virtual reality, which we can probably get with the heavy bonk for sure. Then we have the second enemy, we gotta remember that. And then we have the charisma check, which is actually not that hard, as our boy Koiji. And then finally we have the true final boss, Doom management. So, well, I just told you about those lighthouses. I have pulled up the poll results, and have kind of an interesting update. Dark Souls and Fallout are still tied, for sure. No second mystery, by the way, just second enemy. Dark Souls and Fallout are still tied, but the Outer Worlds and Kawaiadon have started climbing up. So, if you would like to break the tie or assist the underdogs in their, I should not have just taken that right off the bat, but, we're going to Hawaii. And, I have that stupid song stuck in my head because my friend really likes it, There Goes Hawaii, There Goes Hawaii. And I can't, like, my friend has the ability to play audio as if it were coming through his mic. Like, not like just hold up the phone to the microphone, you know what I mean? But like actually, he just has the ability to like put audio through an output. And he just will randomly play that There Goes Hawaii song. And it's just like, but you know, it is, Hawaii is not going anywhere today if we can help it. Now, can we see Moriko? Just in case. We're not on all perks. I actually wanted to play on all perks, I'm not gonna lie, but I forgot about it. And there we go. There we go. Nobody's voted for Greedfall, by the way. Man, is Greedfall like a bad game? Like, is there something that you know that I don't? But anyways, we do have the glitch, by the way. We have 15 health. which it usually doesn't mean anything. All right, let's find out if we're gonna lose the game or not, because we are on timeline B. Ramen, that's doable. Coma, that's 7% doom. Fear Festival, that's not bad. We do have a dex check though, but that's like, can we afford to take 17% doom? No. So, okay. So we're missing out on a good item, but so far we're only getting 7% doom, which we can play around. Mermaids with the book, maybe? Please no Akamanto? Interesting. Okay. Shunned house, huh? Can of acid. That is interesting. That is very interesting. So pretty much the only one that we can't do, realistically, is Coma. And so, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking we do a little spicy. I'm thinking we go freaky feature first, immediately buy the can of acid, and then, well, let's see. Yeah. I think we buy a can of acid, do freaky feature first. We have Kathakatasaru, so we have to get a weapon as well. Very unfortunate, very unfortunate. But I honestly think that's the line. We can kind of make Coma our Doom mystery, where we get like the most Doom possible out of all like 5 mysteries, and then we can kind of just like rest if we need to. Yeah, you know what? Let's do Spice. Let's go to Spice City. I'm interested in this idea of getting, cause if we can, instead of buying, I mean, let's see. We got 6 funds in our back pocket guaranteed, right? So we go up to 3. The Inumasu look is completely irrelevant because you can't actually use it. We're gonna see what we can do here. I'm interested to see what we got going on here. Immediately, we're gonna go to the police station and request more patrols. Then, what we're gonna do is we're gonna head on down to the mansion and hopefully get a jar of blood. I'm going to the mansion because there's a lot of events in the mansion, and we'll start with the shelves. That's fine. Absorb is bad, but we might as well take it because we had 14 reason. We would be at 13, so can we win the game right here? Maybe, depending on where we go. Well, you know, it's not the desert, but there is a pyramid. You know, it's like, it's okay. It's not a big deal. We want to try to get deduction as soon as humanly possible, I think. And then after that, we would like to go, if we got the katana, that would be huge. Here we go. This is, yeah, baby, that's what I've been waiting for. Okay, so then we can go to the tree, get some money. Paranoia is basically just we're gonna take 3 stamina damage at the end of the day, so that's fine. Now this is the painful part where we would like to buy this weapon, and we will. And then we are gonna go to the forest again, get money. That's fine. That's completely fine. We had the glitch anyway, so it's not gonna hurt us. Now this is the part where we fall down and bleed to death. Because this is gonna be 6% doom in total, so this is not saving us. This isn't saving us doom anymore, basically. It's saving us 1% doom, which is fine. That's not bad, but look for an alternative way. Roads flooded, roads flooded. Screaming intensifies. But let's see, I guess I could talk about, I finally watched Sweet Home on Netflix. And, well, I not finally, I watched it over my my holiday break. I had something, like, caught in my throat there. Like I was gonna, that was weird. But, I I watched Sweet Home. Get lost in our thoughts. Yo, let's go. Koichi is a god. He did not step into the obvious trap right there. But, you know, I watched Sweet Home over my holiday break, and somebody described it. Let's see if I can't Alt-Tab really quick, because I do want to give, like, credit where it's due. I'm not gonna say, like, oh, you know, I saw this thing on Netflix, and, but somebody basically said that it was like, no, be gone, no doublespeak today. Somebody basically left a comment recommending Sweet Home as essentially an unofficial World of Horror TV show. Marwell. Yo, Webweaver, check out Sweet Home on Netflix. It's basically the unofficial World of Horror TV show. Starts off a bit weird in the first episode, but you'll definitely see what I mean. And then Jules came in, saying, thanks for suggesting Sweet Home. Like you said, it's World of Horror, but you only explore the apartments. Which, that's a perfect way of putting it. It's essentially, like, I don't want to give too much about the show away, but if you're a big World of Horror enthusiast, I would highly recommend it. It's, like, first of all, you've got, I will say some of the characters. Like, the main cast is really cool. You've got, Yashiro, who leveled Dex. You've got, unfortunately, I was gonna originally call him Haru, and that's what I first thought of when I saw him, but he's not Yakuza. He's just a criminal. But, you got your, Yashiro, who leveled Dexterity. You've got your public servant, Aiko Takahashi. You've got, there's a Neat, of course there is. And, you know, it's a really interesting show for sure. We need to kill this guy as soon as possible, dude. I don't want to get, So we could do 12 damage, potentially, or we could do 10. I think we'll do 12, man. It's not, we'll try to do 12. I think that's fine. Like, what's he gonna do? Burn us? Don't, Does this do damage? It does, actually. Do we want to do this to avoid the burn? But we'd still, like, we're still probably gonna get burned. But let's try it, dude. We've never used Absorb before. Let's get that up. I was about to say, let's get that Absorb value, gamer, but that obviously didn't work out very well for us, did it? I mean, we didn't get burned. We didn't need to find something for those burns. I'm kind of in a Skyrim mood. I'm actually installing mods right now. I'm looking over at my other monitor there. I'm installing 10 gigabytes of Skyrim parallax graphics mods. Brother, I don't even know what a parallax is, but the screenshots look pretty. So the reason why I'm okay with our reason being so bad is we've got 2 spells in our back pocket, so we can just, we'll be fine. But, everything will be fine. We'll be okay. But, you know, it's like, oh, what did we get? Was that roads closed? No, it was cut off from the outside world. Thank God for Moriko, right? But, I've been I want to play Skyrim again, and I'm not gonna lie, you might hate me for this, but I did buy the credits because I wanted to see. Listen, I love the Dawnbringer and Duskbringer swords, alright? I wanted to see them in action. So I apologize. I'm a horrible person, but I want to see those. I want to see how Bethesda handles those swords in Skyrim. So I do apologize for that. But you know, I've been looking into. I've been in a Skyrim mood, right? I think that it's not a very good, like. I mean, here's the thing. Skyrim is a really weird one for me. I'm very conflicted about it. on one hand, it's sort of like what Fallout 4 should have been, I guess I should say. Like, Fallout 4 is a game that I like playing for the sole purpose of base building, and that's about it. Like, downloading a bunch of mods to basically turn the game into a tower defense, where you can customize your dudes, and, like, the sim settlement stuff, that's really cool, and I like that a lot. But the actual, like, playing of Fallout 4 is something that I don't really like. I mean, there's some cool things you can do, but I prefer New Vegas. I even prefer Fallout 3, to be honest with you. Like, just from a, like, even from a story, like, from a story perspective, really. Like, out of the modern Fallout games, it would probably be, like, Fallout 4 is my least favorite, Fallout 3 is my second favorite, New Vegas is my favorite. But actually, like, gameplay-wise, Fallout 4 does a decent job. And kind of where Skyrim comes into play, at least for me, is that Skyrim took the combat system in Oblivion, because, like, Morrowind was an RPG, right? Like, it was just a traditional, like, almost, like, tabletop-esque RPG. Oblivion kept the RPG stats, but implemented an action combat system, which, like, listen, I love Oblivion. It's one of my favorite, it's one of my favorite games of all time, like, definitely in the top 20. But the basic combat system is just miserable at the beginning of the game, because you have this giant axe and you try to stab somebody, or you just try to slash somebody with it, and then it's like, oh, whoops, you know, it's just like, your blunt skill is bad, so, you know, it feels like it wants you to play it like an action dungeon crawler, but it's not actually an action dungeon crawler. It's, you know, it's not actually an action dungeon crawler. It's a more statistical-based game, but with action elements to it. So Skyrim took that to its sort of logical conclusion, where it's like, you want more action elements, so we're gonna make it more viable, right? Like, if you have a sword and you hit somebody with it, that sword's gonna do at least what you would expect. I mean, it's not perfect. There are definitely some problems with it, but I feel like that from a perspective going from Oblivion to Skyrim, the combat system is so much better in Skyrim. Like, pretty much infinitely better in Skyrim. And so I feel like that... And also, here's the thing. Skyrim has an absolutely insane modding scene. Right? Like, that's one of the biggest reasons why it's an absolute banger, for sure. But it really does give you... Like, there's no other game that I've played, despite Bethesda's intention, or despite Bethesda's best efforts. I've never played a game... No, we don't want to spend money here. Despite Bethesda's best intentions, or best... I have never played a game that has given me the same feeling of Skyrim. You know what I mean? It's like, in Skyrim, you can just kind of, like... The only criticism I really have for vanilla Skyrim is there's not enough variety in the different combat styles. And, like, what's the difference between using a sword, a one-handed sword, axe, or a mace, right? The difference is the mace... What is it? The mace can pierce armor. The axe can make people bleed. What is the... No, absolutely not. What is... It's like the mace makes people... The mace pierces armor. The axe makes people bleed. What does the sword do again? I don't even remember. But, like, there's no... You know, like, if I have a mace, right? If I hit an enemy, I want him to get staggered. And if I have a sword, then I want to be, like, faster and more agile. And if I have an axe, then I want to, like... hack somebody down. You know what I mean? But in Skyrim, it's just kind of like, it's a one-handed weapon. What are you gonna do? And then also, this, I guess, to kind of say that is to complement what I was just saying, the magic system in Skyrim is a really good idea, but Bethesda royally bunged it up on, so this is the second enemy, right? Leech Girl? I'm pretty sure. Because the first enemy was the dude who we beat up, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Leech Girl's the second enemy. Hopefully I'm not a buffoon. I'm not a fool. So let's see here. How do we want to handle this? Do you want to brace for impact? And then this is a 95% chance. Okay, thank goodness for that. Wait, could we actually just prep both? Yeah, we can. Okay, cool. There's no difference. It's just less actions in total, which is pretty much the only reason why you do it, is because of the 8 action limit. But, yeah, like the magic system, and we hit the ground running, and we did not stop running. Nice numbers, by the way. The magic system in Skyrim it's terrible. Like, oh, actually, I shouldn't say that. The magic system in Skyrim is a super good idea, but they don't do it very well, right? Like, magic is just so bad to actually play with. Unless, of course, you use mods, which I'm going to be doing, but, you know, it's just like no game kind of gives me the sandbox freedom that I feel like I have in Skyrim. You know what I mean? Oh, we have to run. We have to... Oh, man. I was just remembering the fact that you can indeed actually kill this guy, and it counts for ending A, but absolutely not. We are under no circumstance doing that. You take a photo, by the way. Before you run away, you take a photo. Just as a little treat. And then Mr. Takahashi is like... And so anyways, I start blasting. And, your aunt's freaking dead, dude. Koichi, I'm sorry. You could have saved her if you just karate kicked the ritual materials out of her hands. I was trying to kick your ritual dagger. I'm sorry. Oh no. If you understand that reference, I'm sorry, you shouldn't. It's a horrible thing that happened. An insult to human intelligence, for sure. But, oh boy. Do you just want to take the charisma now? We're not on ill-fated, so maybe that's a good idea. I don't know, dude. Part of me wants to take knowledge, part of me wants to take reason. We'll do charisma, it's fine. 9 knowledge is perfectly good to win the game on. Fetid Fumes sucks, by the way. I hate Fetid Fumes. All my homies hate Goizo, because it's essentially the same thing. Let's see here. We still have the... Oh, no. Is this gonna work? Let's go! It works. I've never tried that before, so I didn't know if it worked. What are we gonna do? Third mystery... We could do... I don't... Coma scares me, dude. Coma scares the crap out of me. We have 15 stamina, dude. I kind of want to go Coma and then Mermaids, but I'm kind of scared. Dude, let's get the, we're never shopping again. Let's just get the monument up, and then just go with there. Let's see here, boys. Because we're gonna need the monument. Like, we're gonna eat 7% Doom after this. There is no out-of-town mystery, so we don't have to worry about roads closed. We do have to care about branded. But, yeah, I think we do Coma and then use the dust and the inspiring novel on the boy, the lad himself. I'm trying to think of a good me IRL here, but I guess you could just leave it at me IRL in 2020. Oh, man. So anyways, back to Sweet Home, I guess, because I just kind of went off on a complete random tangent. Completely unrelated to pretty much every... Oh, could we do a... Yeah, we could. If we had one more point of knowledge, we'd be able to do the power attack. But instead, we can get 2 guaranteed 4 damages, so that's nice. That is very nice. So, we're not going to kill him, so we should brace for impact and then prep the... We want to do as much damage as possible, take him down to 8. That'll do. That'll do, Koichi. That'll do. Just send him to the Shadow Realm. Very happy that the heavy... I can't believe I've never seen this. Listen, Koigi might have 8 perception, but perception in IRL is my dump stat. I didn't know that the heavy-duty flashlight was cut off. That's so good. I've never noticed that the name is just cut off. It's just heavy-duty flashlight. Oh my god, man, I'm losing it. I'm freaking losing it, dude. Yeah, we can do Jar of Blood here. I'm not too worried about, I mean, I am kind of worried about fighting the Mad Janitor, but, if we get too low stamina, we'll just do the Janitor last, then. This is a Charisma check, right? Oh, it's a Luck check. Oh, jeez. That's a bit awkward. Just saw the freaking trophy that Aiko won, I guess. Legendary Swimmer. Legendary. No, I don't want to... Like, we have 8 perception, but it's a worse weapon than the heavy-duty flashlight, and I don't want to lose reason. Maybe we should have taken the heal. Maybe we should have taken the heal there. That could have been a misplay on my part, and if so, I apologize, but, don't ruin the calm moment. Even though that doesn't heal us, we want to preserve our reason, probably as much as possible. Well, speaking of which, I'm glad we didn't, because this is a thing that exists. This is interesting. We could potentially try to cheese out a Lighthouse dub here, but I don't know if I want it. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if it's worth it. So, for Sweet Home specifically, right, it's essentially, without spoiling it too much, a guy, a kid, teen, neat, moves into a... I don't want to say a rundown apartment, but, like, it's a rundown apartment. It's a rundown apartment building. I believe, like... It looks like a disaster. There's, like... I mean, maybe that's just to set the tone. It probably is, but... It's, ooh, got a little search is flat with a flashlight. Prayer beats completely worthless. We'll throw that at the first enemy we see. But, it's basically a rundown apartment that he moves into. And he just starts gaming. And he's just, you know, he's just gaming and gaming. And I'm just going over what the Netflix thing is, right? So, like, the Netflix, like, bio or whatever. But it's like, he's just gaming. And then he hears something in the next door neighbor's apartment. He peeks his head out to see if she's all right. And then crazy stuff ensues. Absolute insanity. And it basically, like, one of the things that I liked about it, I mean, I've watched it. I'm on the last episode, so I shouldn't say I liked. But by the time you see this video, I will have already finished the series. Barring, you know, like a natural disaster preventing me from finishing the show. But, you know, it's got, like, the cast is really good. Like, something that, the cast are good actors. They all play their characters really well. The show does not shy away from showing the monsters at all. You get to see a lot of the monsters. And some of them look kind of dumb, like the CGI ones. But let me tell you, they do a lot of, like, rubber suits with... I think they do some stop-motion stuff, too. Because there's one monster that basically looks like it's a moving stop-motion figure. And it's really cool. Like, I can't overstate it enough. It's a really dope monster that they made. And so... I think that if you're a World of Horror enthusiast, you definitely should watch Sweet Home. It's a very good show. And, we could probably just do this, and then, yeah, we could do Mermaids last, for sure, but we're in a good spot with our, health right now. So we'll do Mermaids. Although we're gonna be missing... You're gonna use the Dust of Seeing on the boss, so it doesn't, like... You know, I would like for, you know, I would like to... What was I gonna say? We're gonna be using the Dust of Seeing on the boss, so even though I would like to be, like, level 5, it doesn't really matter. Because the reason why we'd want to be level 5 is so that we can, we're gonna use these as... Well, actually, we should probably hold on to them, just in case something horrible happens. But at the same time, like, if we get into a fight with the formaldehyde jar, we'll go ahead and put something in the storage container, but... you know, we just gotta feed ourselves to this outer entity real quick here. That's kind of scary, but we'll see what happens. We're not gonna do the side quest. We have deduction for sure. We will lift the heaviest box. We just want to get through this mystery as quickly as possible. That's kind of like the name of the game right now. It's just minimizing the damage that we got here. That's so unlucky. We rolled, like, literally the worst possible thing, 12 plus 2 from the threat level. That's darn, man. That sucks, but always. I will always help the substitute teacher. But it basically is literally just like World of Horror in apartments only. And like, I gotta say, like, I am a guy who I really do not like certain oh my. I'm a guy who really doesn't like... actually, hold on a minute. That's really good. Yeah, we can do this. And then, actually, I wish we could do this twice. We could just kill her. Hold on, we can do... Okay, no, we're gonna get her, We'll be fine. You know, I'm the kind of person who I don't like CGI, like 90% of the time. I think CGI is like out of place and annoying. But they do this really weird thing that it actually like works out really well for them, in my opinion, where the environment and the monster both look fake. And so the people who look out of place are the actual human actors, which is... It's a little bit of a odd thing, and it takes I would say it takes a bit to get used to. But once you kind of get used to it, it's like, oh yeah, that, like, you know, that works out very well, actually. So we're still gonna kill her, by the way. Unless we could miss. How do we not miss here? That's only 14. Darn vampires, right? We gotta throw something. We can discard. We'll be able to discard something along the way. And we got the occult diary for free, which is really nice. So 6 stamina kind of scares me. I'm not gonna lie. I am not going to lie that this is mildly frightening. We will use the Dust of Seeing to get out of this nonsense. So this is gonna do 10 damage if we hit. So we just, okay. We have a pretty good line here, actually. We're just gonna do this. Because we can do 30 damage in one turn. So as long as we do 8 to him now, we can win. Actually, ooh, are we gonna do 30 damage in one turn? Oh no! We're actually not. We're only gonna do 20 damage in one turn. How unfortunate. Oh man, really biting the bullet here, not getting that other point of knowledge, huh? So we have to do... I mean, we're not, like, it's not over yet. Please do 2 damage. Please do 2 damage. Yay, let's go. So brace. Assuming this doesn't kill us. Like, he can, like, wind up a strike and just insta-yeet you like Akamanto can, but, hopefully he's not a jerk today. I mean, we can just do this. He's dead. Okay, so it's kind of bad. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. We need to heal, and we need to heal now. So thankfully, we maintained the bathtub, which is, hold on one moment. Yeet!
Well, we're terribly sorry. We've lost Emmerdale through some technical fault. We're trying to find the fault, and we will correct it as soon as we can and go back to Emmerdale as soon as we can.
I apologize for the yeet and then Ermerdale, but it had to be done. I decided to throw some clothes in an epic fashion across the room. The greatest throw I've ever made. We forgot to do the empty bottle, didn't we? Darn momentary distractions. Darn momentary distractions. So let's see what we got here. Improvise, you know, like, I guess we'll take improvise for the sole purpose of the combat that we get into. I'd like to not die. Shame about missing that water fill up, but, you know how it be, you know how it do. So we've got to discard 2 items. We're discarding the compass, and I don't want to discard the camera, but we might have to. We'll hold out. We'll hold out for the owner grins widely. But get out of here, Junji Ito. Now we do have Hermit in our back pocket, but the chances of us actually using her are virtually non-existent. We have so much money. Very unlucky. So we have to fight because we're in Kithakatasaru and also 80% Doom. So you want to throw the axe at the man, or do you? What do you want to do here? We gotta be real careful with what we do. We gotta be real freaking careful with what we do here. We gotta be real careful with how we play this. We gotta brace for impact for sure. We're gonna go down to 2, desperation range. Really, really wish that, man, really wish we could attack twice. Actually, it doesn't really matter. Because we're we're not doing 10 anymore, boys. Okay, so do throw the axe. That's very important. Only 7. How dare you. So take him down to 17. 17? No, that's bad. That's really bad, because the most we can do in a turn, we gotta throw the bottle too, don't we? We are gonna be discarding both the camera and the compass. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, good lord. Because the most damage we can do in a turn is 8, maybe 12. 8 if we're horrendously unlucky. So, throw the empty bottle as well. Okay, we're in a good spot now. We are in a adequate position. Okay, so desperation. Although we're gonna have to go to the downtown multiple times, and the downtown has cadavers, so we gotta be super careful. Jesus Christ, how horrifying. Oh no! Wait, hold on. This is both of. Okay, we're using desperation. That's fine. We're gonna kill him anyways. Baseball bat kind of keeps the meta going. We're gonna have to do this, which is really awkward and really weird. There is a charisma check, isn't there? We're gonna level up anyways. Who cares? We cannot risk it, dude. Like there's a stamina cadaver in the downtown. We really can't risk it. Because we would just instantly die. I'm pretty sure it does 3 damage. This is a dexterity check. Ignore it. Oh, Jesus Christ. There's one more event after this, right? We have to get... Oh, crap. Go ahead and discard the compass. Yeah, just go ahead and send me, dude. Oh, God. This shouldn't matter. I hope it doesn't matter. I don't remember the exact one. If we can do a fight, it's so bad. It's so bad if we get into a fight. Do we risk it? Yes, we do. Let's go. Aw, crap, there was one more check. That's right, you're forced to sit on the floor. No, well, actually, it wouldn't matter, because we would have discarded here anyways. Oh, Jesus Christ. So throw this immediately. Oh, we're not in desperation range, boys. We're gonna take 3 damage from the lighthouse already. Oh, no, 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 no. Is there anything we can do? We could absorb. Ooh. Ooh, we could absorb. Does that... Oh, wait, that'll kill us. Never mind. We could Canap for Ritual, though. We have the flashlight, but we're failing the charisma check now, so that's bad. Oh god, oh frick. Because we cannot kill her. We cannot kill her. The most we can do is 12. Yeah, the most we can do is 12. So, what we have to do is we have to do Ye Olde Brace for Impact. And then she goes down to 12, and then we gotta pray. We have to pray to whatever god is listening out there that we do not get screwed by bad RNG, because we can get screwed by bad RNG, and we have been screwed by bad RNG before. Oh, thank God. And we have something to throw at Takahashi. You love to see it. Vile plus meat. It's alive! Addictive ramen is people, and by that I mean eldritch deities. Okay, so before we level up, we need to see what we got. Oh, making my life just a little bit harder. Gotta think about this more than I would have otherwise. Okay, so, what do we got here? Leech Girl was the second enemy, don't worry about that. So, 3 stamina damage, and 3 reason damage from ya boy the Lighthouse. So that means... So 3-3. So we need to take stamina here, and then we'll be fine. There's no way that we get any of these things up, so... I mean, I don't know, dude. There's no point for any of these things. They don't matter. We're not gonna be dodging against Takahashi, are we? We take stamina or we die? Probably just... be fine with this. Oh, that scared the crap. Come on, man. Let me level up, dude. Okay, so we'll be... when your allies die. Unfortunately, we can no longer let... Oh, wait. When your allies die, you gain... When your allies die, you gain stat points, huh? We're not on Cathak, but no. No, I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it, dude. Let's not do anything fancy. We should already win. So, I mean, just send it. We're going to take 3 damage, so... Pray to God that we remember Leech Girl correctly. We can Desperation on Takahashi immediately, though. That's nice. If we didn't buy the heavy-duty flashlight, we would be dead. Yeah, so the first one we fought was Tataru, and then it was Leech Girl. So I'm good. I figured it out. So assuming that Takahashi does... Well, actually, no. We're guaranteed to win, because you can't doom out on this screen. Like, you cannot doom out after this point, I'm pretty sure. So as long as we kill Takahashi before he kills us, we should be fine. Like, Takahashi, if you get to 100 doom in combat, you will die. But if you kill Takahashi, if Takahashi's your last lad in the lighthouse, and you kill him and you're at like 99% doom, and you're traveling, you get to that room, you will not doom out. So with that being said, let's just absolutely annihilate him, please. Did that even hurt him? Wasn't he at 24 before? I wasn't paying attention, to be honest, but thank God he does doom damage. So 8. Yeah, we'll just do this. Doesn't matter. We'll kill him next turn. So even if we failed the second enemy, that's 5% doom. Even if we failed Leech Girl, we still would have won. That's incredible. That's that goes to show you the power of the monument. Pretty much exclusively the power of the monument. This is Jesus Christ. And also, for those of you who are curious, I am not finished installing the 10 gigabytes of Skyrim mods, of graphics mods. The reason being, because the Nexus mods website caps your download speed at 2 megabytes. So I'm gonna be here for a while. I might record something else, I don't know. Give you a little bonus episode next week. Maybe a little secondary episode on the weekend, I don't know, man. But thank you so much for watching. Easy Koiji dub, and by that I mean it was very difficult. Even, like, actually, you know what's crazy? I think that bonus health at the start of the game helped us out a lot, because we took a lot of risky... we took a few risky plays at the beginning, especially doing the forest first. I don't think we were ever punished with roads closed. So honestly, just like a really good run, but I think it was... I don't know if it was just give up, kiddo, you prepare to strike, you bash Takahashi-san. But, you know, I don't know if you'd consider the glitch as allowing us to win there, but we did skirt by, like, really under the radar there. But it was a fun Koiji run regardless. I mean, we really did benefit. We really did benefit a lot, actually, from having high health. There were a lot of points in the run where, there were a lot of points in the run where we had max health, which is something that doesn't happen very often, so it's very cool to see. That occasionally you can get a run like that, but on the flip side, you have a metric ton of doom, which has to be offset by sacrificing your health at the, at Ye Olde Monument. It was also very interesting, we had a lot of money. We had a lot of money, and we're not playing Miku, who's currently glitched, so it's like, yeah, it's a little bit weird to have so much funds and then just never have an opportunity to spend them. If there was like, every time I think about it, there's like some sort of new thing I could think about for this game. I think something that would be nice is like an extended mode. Like a marathon mode or something, because Endless is ridiculous and not very, in my opinion, viable as a primary game mode. But I think the basic runs, they're a good length for these videos, and I'm not going to complain about that. I think the 30 to 60 minute game time, well, I should say 20 to 60 minute game time, depending on how fast you go. I think that's a good loop. I think that's a really good loop for a roguelite, or a roguelike, I should say. But as a player, not as a YouTuber. As a YouTuber, I would probably never touch an extended mode, except for like occasionally as like a special video. But as a gamer, as a fan, I think that an extended mode would be very nice, because like maybe like just like instead of 100% Doom, it's like 200% Doom, right? Or 120 or 140% Doom or whatever. And it's like 6 or 7 mysteries. Because I feel like that the way the game is right now, and this isn't something that a new player is going to experience, but as I don't want to say veteran, because the game isn't that old, but as like an experienced player, I think that's a fair thing to say, like, not trying to be, like, arrogant or whatever. I just think that's an appropriate descriptor. I think that as an experienced player, it's kind of awkward that there are game mechanics that are detrimental to interact with, if that makes sense. Like, there are certain things in this game that you just don't do, because if you're playing, like, not even on the harder difficulties, just if you're playing on, like, anything but, like, an easier difficulty, it's just detrimental. Like, I would say that some of the mechanics in this game, if you interacted with them on normal, it would be detrimental to your gaming experience. Like the vending machines, man. They're just not viable, really. They need to be... Like, I wouldn't even use them on Cultist. I wouldn't even use them on Cultist 7th Curse. Or Skeptic 7th... Well, maybe on Skeptic 7th Curse, but at that point you're just BMing, right? And so I think it's a weird one, for sure. I think that there are some mechanics in this game, and I'm not trying to say, like, oh, you can't do it in Harbinger of Doom, so it's bad. Like, no, Harbinger of Doom is obviously, like, you're barely scraping by and you're constantly on the edge of losing the game. Like, that's perfectly fine that there are game mechanics in Harbinger of Doom that you can't interact with. But on, like, normal mode, on hard mode, on easy mode, There are just mechanics that are just, like, completely detrimental to your gaming experience. And then there are mechanics like funds, and I kind of went off on a random tangent related to this, but going back to the original topic, like, funds are a very weird thing because you don't really use them. You just kind of once you have your loadout, funds are almost worthless. Like, the only reason to have them is to avoid the jar of blood and to maybe get lucky on the monument. That's it. And sometimes the monument can screw you over if you don't have funds. But that's fine, obviously. I just feel like that, one, some of the mechanics need to be reworked so that you can actually use them. And two, there needs to be some sort of, like, marathon mode where it's like, hey, 7 or 8 mysteries, maybe 10 if you want to get absolutely crazy, and, like, 200% Doom cap or whatever, right? Because I think that, like, you should be able to, on the hard mode and on normal mode, you should be able to interact with the game, right? There's a lot of interesting ideas, but they don't really... You don't really see them. And on Harbinger of Doom, that's fine. I don't mind it there, but back when we were playing on True Believer, we still basically had the same strategy every game, because there are just some things that you don't do. And I'd have to... If I wanted to give, like, a proper World of Horror critique, I'd have to, you know, actually, like, write my critiques down and not just, like, off the top of my head. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. My name's Webweaver. I hope you're all staying safe out there. I will see you on the next episode of World of Horror. Goodbye. Where's my mouse cursor, dude?